AFTV, yeah. We were just having that's a joke there, right? Because we're looking at the time. It's this weird kickoff we've had there. What's that? 10 to 7.
10 to 7.
So a lot of the Champions League games ain't even started yet.
You better hurry up to go and start watching the match, Robbie. You better finish this interview so we're just going to go and start the match.
It was a really weird occasion, wasn't it? You know, I mean, a game starting at 10 to 4 in the afternoon. The home fans not turning up, most of them, until the second half. It was a strange game. It was a weird atmosphere. It was a weird performance. You know, I mean, the conditions, it's been pouring with rain all day in a place where it's normally quite nice, but weird.
But a certain person said, because it poured with rain, that might be an excuse because we didn't win today, but I'm not too sure.
Do you think the conditions had something to do with it though? Because it was a very swirly wind out there, lots of rain. I mean, listen, it was the same for both teams.
No, but even though it was half full out there, it was still a much better atmosphere than at home. It was still much better atmosphere than we have at home. So yeah, so you know it's half full, and then at half time more fans turned up, then more fans turned up. There seemed to be more at the ends than there was at the start. Now, if you go back to our matches, there's more at the start than there was at the end. So even when it's 1-1, when the game's on a knife edge, people leave. People leave. I was hearing stories yesterday about Chelsea fans leaving at 4-1. So, and I heard stories that Arsenal fans left and was 4-0 down about 4 years ago and won 7. We won 7-4. So that was quite weird to see the fans come in. But that goal they scored, was a worldie. You have to hold your hand. It was a good goal. It was a brilliant goal. It was no red kick, and the keeper had no chance, but it went through 3 defenders as well.
Isn't it a worrying thing though? Still, that we're conceding lots of chances. I mean, basically, the only. Well, what I say is the only in this game.
There weren't lots of chances with that team. They didn't have lots of chances.
I thought in the first half they had the main chances. They had a Martinez pulled off a brilliant save. They had what did their keeper have to do from our play?
No, well, their keeper didn't have much to do.
Didn't have anything to do, did he?
No, apart from putting the ball out the net from when we scored. But.
Is that worrying that we're not creating enough?
Yes, that is a big time worry because we're not creating, got nothing going forward. And if you're a team that you know you can't keep a clean sheet, you know, no matter who you're going to play at the back, whether it's 4, 5 or 3 at the back, you know we can't keep a clean sheet. So we have to start creating chances. Now they said we have a world class player on £350,000 a week. We've got 2 world-class strikers out there now. They said, put him in there, he can feed him. We can feed him. People were crying for him to get in the team. And
you're on about Ozil? He weren't playing tonight, sure.
No, but we
what are you on Ozil's case for?
No, but we were crying for Ozil to get in the team in the last game, league game. Wasn't creating much chances then. So we put our so-called creative player in, and he didn't create the chances that we were expecting.
So that beggars a question then. Is it to do with the formation that we are setting up with? Is it the manager? Why we are not creating chances? Because as you said, there are talented players out there, but we are just not looking the part at the moment.
There were talented players out there, but we got a Frenchman out there. I saw a stat at the weekend. You can take stats what you want. Tammy Abraham scored six away goals in his Chelsea career. That's as much as Lacazette scored in 2.3 years at Arsenal. So there is stats there. There is stats there, and we're not creating the chances that we should be with that team tonight.
And where do you stand on Emery?
Look, I am reluctant going on Emery. I'm reluctant to say anything against him because he was at PSG and he was having all that nonsense with Neymar ruining the roost. So he's come to Arsenal to try and lay down the law. He's tried to lay down the law and to say to our star players, I'm not going to let you do what they did there. I'm reluctant to go in on him because he's trying things to keep a clean sheet or minimise the goals. But then that's affecting the game going forward. What I think we should do is play to our strengths. And he's not playing to our strengths. You've got Pepe, Lacazette, Aubameyang. He's not playing to our strengths. I am reluctant to say Emery out because I want to give, because we asked for change, then we haven't We asked for change. I asked for change for a long time ago. We got the change, and now we're not happy. And we're going to go to a next manager. There's a certain special person who calls himself a special one, which I don't want. I'd rather lose than have him. You'd be selling your soul out. You'd be selling the club out if you get him. If you get him, I'm not even going to say his name, because the way he dissed Arsenal and the way he's dissed Arsenal all along throughout his whole career, it'd be like selling yourself to the thing. But last thing I'm going to say is we stripped that person of the from captaincy, Xhaka, and I'm going to be a little bit controversial here, but I think the best thing to happen was what happened against Crystal Palace, because he threw his toys out the pram, so that means he can no longer be the captain. And we should have went in and said, I'm picking the captain, not put it to a vote. What he should have done is picked your man and said, you're the man. And now all he's gone and done now is he hasn't looked around and said, who's the best captain out there? He's gone, who's the best player? I'm picking you as a captain. So last thing I'm going to say, the best thing that's happened, because he threw his toys out the pram, had to strip him of the captain and strip him out of the team. Now I wanted him out of the team anyway. I'm not saying we should abuse him. You shouldn't abuse him by the online, threaten his kids or threaten his life. But if you pay your money, you should voice your opinion by booing him on the pitch. That's just my opinion. And now he's out of the team, we can put somebody who can actually play in that position.